Yanna Bian. I'm currently the VPO for ASU, and I stand here for you guys today because I'd like to be your next ASU president. So as president, my vision for ASU is to create a stronger, more unified APA community. I want to accomplish this through 3 goals I'm going to present to you right now. Increase greater transparency between ASU and ALC, foster increased alumni outreach, and 3, working to create a student center on grounds for our members. So why these, or not why these 3 goals, why greater transparency? I think this year Washington's done a great job in terms of promoting it, but we definitely have further to go. One of the ideas I've already presented to a lot of the ALC members is asking you guys to nominate general members or council members or active members in your organization who you think would serve, would benefit greatly and be great as members of ASU Council. We've definitely benefited a lot this year from having members, council members who were involved in other organizations. Off the top of my head, Nico, he was one of our outreach chairs. He's also heavily involved in OIFA, and so that was really great having them there. Second, this is new. I would like to ask ALC to choose a committee to become involved in. So any one of the ASU committees, like whatever you feel super passionate about. I know Kevin, you're not going to be here, but you were 3rd year. He served as one of the outreach chairs, and so if he was super passionate about outreach and he wanted to help plan semi-formal date auction, getting involved in that, having a say in how ASU plans things, like what themes we would pick for this year, and I think that would be great. And it would get you guys greater, it would get you guys more invested in ASU and the events that we plan. Second, alumni outreach. This serves 3 purposes: solidarity, publicity, and engagement. For solidarity, I should probably present my idea first. So I want to release an APA-wide newsletter sent out 3 times a year, once at the beginning of fall, once after fall semester has ended, and then once at the end of spring semester. And I think that this newsletter would accomplish solidarity, publicity, and engagement. For solidarity, the newsletter is going to feature each organization of the ALC, and it really shows the alumni that we as a whole are thriving here on grounds. For publicity, I want to showcase at least 1 event from each organization of ALC. Besides events, I also want to use the newsletter to introduce alumni to the exec boards of each organization, so that would probably be in the fall newsletter. And I think it would be a great way for you guys to get your names and faces out there so the alumni still remain engaged in your organization, because they know who to reach out to if they need help or something, or they want to get involved. Engagement. I want to use the winter issue to include dates for the culture shows, since these dates will most likely have already been date called for. The newsletter would thus encourage alumni to return to grounds and therefore remain actively engaged in both your orgs and the APA community. And lastly, the Student Center for Minority Students. Rashna has actually started to spearhead this with Veronica from BSA and Sarah from MELC. And as president, I would really want to push this goal closer to completion. I don't expect to get done within my term, but it's definitely something that's important. It's definitely something that needs to be talked about and brought up. If you think about it, there's a student center here in UGM for honor, for student council, for other class councils, but there's not one for us, even though at UVA, minority students make up about 30% of the population, with Asian Americans making up more than 12% of that. So these are just some of the proposals that I have in plan for next year. I think that ASU in the past 2 years has undergone a lot of improvements. We've reinstated the community system. We've received funding from Parents Committee, which we haven't in the last couple of years. And we've started to become more externally visible once again. But there's still a lot left to do. And I think the road to take us to the next level seems daunting, but I'm more than confident in our ability to do this.